Hello, hi, and welcome back to my channel. For your regular lovers, love, peace, and happiness. For your new lovers, welcome, Riale Amgela. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification button so when a honey uploads, you are notified, babes. So this week's video, we all about nannies. Guys, if you know me personally, I've been going through the most when it comes to nannies. The most. But anyway, I think I have conquered. I've learned a few tricks and I'm here to share them with you. When you're looking for a nanny, when you're looking for a helper for your house, because honey, these agencies, they will scam you, they will show you flames. So check this out. Let me tell you. Has always had great nannies, and I went up to her and asked her, hey, then she hooked me up with the agency she normally uses, and now my fiasco, my melody. We went up there. When we arrived, we had to pay, well, she told me beforehand, you have to pay 600 rand, which is 300 rand is for the administration for the agency, and the 300 rand is the nanny administration. So we arrived, there were about 30 plus women. When we arrived, they were all in a boardroom, and you state what your requirements and what you're looking for. And as you're speaking, the ladies who are not interested would kindly stand up and walk out. My ego was a bit bruised because I'm thinking, oh, why wouldn't somebody want to work with, like, sit with me? Because, like, I'm such a nice person. And then my spirit man woke up and said, honey, you don't know what I'm shielding you for, so just sit down and, come back. Sit down, come down, be here. Then I came down and I was here. I was left with about 5 ladies to interview now. The first lady that we interviewed, let me tell you, she sold me a dream. She totally sold me a dream, and I was sold, and I bought the dream. I was like, yes, that's the one. And the 4 ladies that came after her, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, I literally didn't hear what they were saying because I was thinking about that other lady. My mind was really sold on her. Like, I was like, that's the one. Like, she has worked with this, she has this qualification, like, she's perfect, and I didn't hear them. I didn't hear what they said. They didn't click in my head. Fine. I went with the first lady. That day, we went home with her. Came home, first day, perfectly. I was showing her what to do, where things stay, with what, where she's gonna sleep, with who's the baby, how you take care of the baby, and so forth and so on. The first strike hits when I noticed her, she is not, it was the first day, so Linda was a bit, maybe. She was totally not gelling with my baby. She was not gelling with Malika at all. Every time she touches Malika, she would cry. She would break down and cry. Guys, I'm not exaggerating. She would, like, but like, I don't know. She would just cry hysterically. And my baby is not a difficult child. Like, she is not a difficult child. And the lady was like, no, it's because, she's so used to you and her dad, and she's not used to other people. And I was confused because, Malika went to Durban by herself with her aunt, and she stayed with her grand. She went to PE with my uncle. She went to Cape Town with my parents. She was in Mamelodi with my aunt. And none of them said anything like this. So why is this happening? My grandfather was like, akalunganga. My grandfather was like, I told him, I was like, yo, Mkulu, we've got a new nanny and this on and so on. And she's like, my Mkulu was like, hi, akalunganga lumuntu, mhambisi, akalunganga. And you know, when you like, I don't know about you guys, but when my grandparents say something, it really sticks to my head so hard. Like, it's like glue. My parents can say 2, 3, and I'll be like, okay, I'll you know, change however I look at the situation. But when my grandparents say no, I usually listen. I usually go, yeah, no, they're right. Like, they know more than anyone else in my life. So I stuck with her for a week, and I was like, okay, let me just try and see where's this gonna go. With my Laika, let's try maybe leaving them together, and so they can bond, maybe play together. But she was not all about that life. Strike one hit. I was trying to show her where, well, I was showing her where some of the stuff lives, like plates and whatever, because she would wash dishes and leave dishes right there to dry. I hate that. I don't like that. Because no, I don't like that. I don't like that. I wipe dishes and put them back. It looks very untidy when dishes are piled up like that and they're all wet and then they're dry, and you take them and put them in the cupboard. Hoy in somewhere you can see stains. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't do that myself. And then I could see in her face that she's not really interested in what I was saying to her. And then I realized then and there that I was like, man, this woman is actually old. She's tired. She's tired. She can't handle being a nanny for a 1-year-old and clean and all these things. She's tired. And then I looked over, my laptop was open and I had an email. So checking out my email, literally I just opened the email. She walked out like she's going to the bathroom. And I opened an email, I look up, Malika was just playing somewhere. Then there was a foul smell. I'm like, okay, there is something in the diaper. I'm like, Auntie, can you please change Malika? Silence. Auntie, silence. Auntie again, silence. I'm like, okay, maybe she's in the bathroom. Oh. So I stand up, I'm like, let me change my baby's diaper. It is my baby after all. I took my baby and I went to the bedroom. How? Auntie is inside the blanket, under the blanket, inside, in the bed. And hey, get urubeti inside the blanket, on her head. I'm thinking, it's not like close to 3. She's sleeping. The dishes I was trying to ask you to put in the cupboards and wipe and put in the cupboards, they're still there. And you're sleeping. Okay, let me do it. And as I'm cleaning up, changing the diaper, tidying up the kitchen, trying to put everything in the cupboards, I'm thinking, so I'm gonna do the work and actually pay you. Okay. And then I thought, let me suck it up. I was talking to a friend the same night. I was like, you know what? This happened and so, and my friend was like, let me tell you something about adults. Like, we're not adults. And she's like, let me tell you, sometimes when somebody's older than you and they work for you or they're under you in any position, they sometimes take that. Hey, girl. They sometimes take advantage of the fact that you're young, you're still, flexible to do this and that, and they'll take advantage of that. So you don't let them get it. Don't let her get away with it, because she's going to do it and do it and do it. By the end of it, you're going to work while you pay her, and you do her work, and you do your work on the side. So by Honoswana, don't get a nanny. Just do it by yourself. And I was like, okay, let me talk to her. I spoke to her, and I was like, I don't like 1, 2, 3. And she seemed irritated. She seemed very irritated. And Linda, I felt some type of way even telling her these things, because I'm thinking, oh, I'm so young, I can wash my own dishes. But at the same time, I'm thinking, but there is a need. That's why we got you here. Rather, if you can't, then don't be here. Second strike. So, okay, let's show you how to bath her so she doesn't, cry like this. Great. I go to the bathroom, take the baby, go to the bathroom, pour water, play with her toys, try to make her excited for bath time. And she literally stood by the door. And I looked down. I was busy with Malika, and I looked up again. She was gone. I'm thinking, oh, she went to drink water. Once I'm done bathing the baby, guess what? Auntie changes the channel. She's watching the Lesotho TV. While I bath the baby, she watches Lesotho TV. And I could see so much, like, I was shocked first. I'm like, wow, you are, wow, okay, wow. And then I wanted to say something. Then I saw irritation, like she was just like, Oskabua, like, ooh, she was just narrow on the face, like she swallowed a big chunk of lemon, like, And I'm like, okay, so this is true. Like, I'm literally gonna do her job. This is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna literally do her job, and she's gonna just be madam in my house. Let me change and get another nanny. So I gave her the money that she worked for and went back to the same agency to get another nanny. Now we're going to nanny number 2. What happened with me is this. The agency, I get you pay 600 rand, which is 300 rand for the fee, for the administration fee for the agency, right? And the 300 rand is the administration for the nanny. So the 300 rand for the nanny, you're supposed to take out when you pay her face pay. I didn't do that. I just gave her the money that she worked for and went back to the agency. And the agency was like, you must pay 300 rand. And the one, I was so desperate and tired and really annoyed with her. So I just wanted a new nanny. So I took out 300 rand, gave it up. Yeah, let me get another one. Got a second nanny. Guys, Malika, it does not have problems with human beings. This nanny was the perfect person for us. She was just the perfect fit for us. She was great from the first day with Malika. I mean, they would play together, spend hours together playing. Like, I would be in the house and Malika would forget that I'm in the house. They would just be playing and taking walks together. I mean, that's when the first time I heard that Malika can say auntie. Like, she was like, auntie. I'm like, wow, she can say auntie. Wow, And one morning, this is the first month. Now I'm the second nanny. First month on a second nanny. One morning, auntie wakes up, go up to the kitchen. Auntie, what's wrong? She's crying, child. She is crying. Who died? What happened? Are you okay? No. I am sick. I'm so sick. I cannot even stand up right now. I'm going to die. I need to go right now. I'm going now. I'm like, okay, let me take you to the hospital rather than just going. We don't know where you're going to go. Let's take you to the hospital. No. I'm leaving. They're coming to fetch me. Who's coming to fetch me? My man is coming. And my man, you crying hysterically. Now, give me the money I worked for. I want my money. Give me money I worked for. Hey, I'm sick. I'm dying. I'm sick. How? Auntie's sick and dying. Let's give her your money. Run. Karibujab. Run to the nearest ATM. Tweet. Money. Here's your money, auntie. Oh, they're coming to fetch you. How? Okay. Bye, auntie. You'll call us. You have our numbers if you want to come back. Gone is auntie. And now that I think of it, she's been planning to... So I'm like, okay, but anyway, there's nothing I can do about it. Back to the same agency. We get back to the same agency, and guess what? Now I need to pay 600 rand. And now her money, I needed to take the 300 rand out. Soto didn't. No, child, she didn't. She gave her money that she worked for, all of it. Now I need to pay 600 rand. And guess what? The same sick auntie is back at that agency. So what normally people, well, what I've learned happens is that it's either they're going to irritate you, work, irritate you to an extent that you will send them back, right? You will pay more money at the agency, and sometimes they split it, they run away, so that you go back to the agency and pay more money. So come call the money from you, whatever. So you need to be here with these agencies. Not all agencies are the ones, especially the ones from the hood. Let me tell you, honey, they will crook you for days. They will they will crook you. Oda. Fine. This time around, let me get a nanny. We got another nanny, same agency, after paying this amount. Now, okay, I paid 600 rand first time around. Now it's another 600 rand. And I paid 300 rand when I was changing. Okay? Hi, here we are. We get another nanny. Now, this lady, great woman. She's very talkative, very, she works, but she works the whole day because she works with her hands and she works with her mouth. So when she's working and she's talking to you, she will stop and look at you and talk and talk and talk. She was like that. She was great with my but she stole from us. She stole.